what stereotype about your occupation is actually true. And a stereotype that I'm figuring out is actually true is the one where YouTubers don't wear pants. I wear pants personally, but it's because I can't sit still for that long. I'm constantly walking around. But that's basically a true stereotype about YouTubers, that we don't wear pants. I edit with no pants. That's very true. I mean, there's no point in doing that. But when I shoot videos, I shoot with pants on. I'm always pantsed. You can't catch me with my pants down if they're always up. Why?
What stereotype about your occupation is actually true? Engineer here. We will spend 10 hours trying to figure out how to do a 2-hour project in 1 hour. Completely accurate. Draftsman here. Okay. We will spend 10 hours trying to figure out how to read your mind, interpret your headlines, and then another 10 hours rediting back checking our work. Speaking of which, what job/project number should I charge this to? Eater, guys. I also design, which is pretty much the same thing, except I tack on an additional 10 hours. What job/project number should I charge this to? Shut up.
My dad works with all these people, so this makes this really funny.
Teachers totally gossip about students in the staff room. Anxiety intensifies. I wonder what my teachers used to say about me. You were really sexy in your gym shorts.
Ooh.
At least I thought so. A high percentage of bar staff are indeed functioning alcoholics. And sometimes drug users too. Worked in a high-end bar.
Yeah.
Knew of more than one occasion where customers handed over drugs with their cash by accident. They didn't get the drugs back. Used to tend a hotel bar. This Aussie, who'd been staying with us for over a week, comes up to me on a lunch shift and says, "Hey mate, I'm leaving for my flight and I can't bring this on the plane with me. Share it with the others." And hands me a quarter of weed.
Oh, that's
Paint store guy here. Yes, there are over 100 different shades of white.
What?
Yes, people stress out over it.
What?
There have been tears. I was looking for a whiter shade of pale. Looking for my skin after binging Netflix or Swedish winter thighs. Doctors play music during surgery. One of our physicians likes to play Real Big Fish and ska music. Friend of an orthopedic surgeon who catches flack for playing death metal during his procedures. Neurosurgeon buddy plays speed metal. Swears it makes it seem like he has more time in the procedures. Settles him down.
Huh. I did not know that. I mean, I figured I had what was a 8-hour surgery on my knee from Dr. McGee that they're swagged out. Yeah, so they put in time.
We really
that
do
makes
just
sense.
turn it off and back on again. But that wouldn't be the case if you ever tried turning it off and back on again. Me, tech support. How can I help you? Them, my computer isn't working. Me, have you tried turning it off and back on again? Them, sir. I'm not a computer person, so I don't know. Me, well, just turn it off and back on again. Them, I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that.
Push the power button. Them, sir. I already told you that I am not a computer person.
You should always know where the off button is. I don't care what kind of person you are. I'm not a car maintenance person, but I know how to turn it off.
You're refusing to help me, so I'm going to hang up.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm irrationally angry now for some reason.
Oh, wait a minute. The end of that made me very
Fast
upset.
food. We all hate our lives. Retail. We hate our lives too. Read this as I wait for an interview at Target. Duck. I work at a big Swedish retailer. Often get asked if my place is filled with stuff from there. As a joke. My place could literally be a display set from the store. Ikea? No. Musa Barn. Road construction. If there's a group of us standing around a hole in the ground, there's a 50/50 chance someone's digging in the hole and the rest of us can't do anything until they're done. Or we are taking the umpteenth break of the day. I had a guidance counselor use this as an anecdote once. He said that people see one guy working and 5 guys standing and conclude that they are lazy or inefficient.
That's very true that they say that shit, but that shit is not true. It's just efficient. It's not inefficient, it is very efficient to wait your fucking turn. You hear that? Wait your turn. Why aren't you doing anything? Because there's nothing to do. Wait your turn. God damn it. I'll be sitting around waiting sometimes. I'll be chilling at my computer. What are you doing? I'm working. You're not working. Oh yeah? So I'm gonna make the video upload its fucking self? Huh? I'm gonna fucking go to the internet and put my dick on it and make it work faster? No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait till it's my turn to do stuff. That's the most efficient thing you can do sometimes.
If all 6 guys worked, it'd go 6 times faster.
That is the dumbest thing that you can do when you're trying to maximize your time. Okay, you can be efficient, but you can't make some processes you don't make efficient. That's just not true.
He then went on to say he actually did dig ditches when he was in school, and that after 10 minutes you were, figuratively, shot. Digging gets tiring very fast. Yet people who have never dug a hole in their life will continue to call them lazy. It's a good analogy for humans in general. Chefs can be real ducking assholes, especially when someone ducks up an order. Source: I'm a professional chef.
Where's the lamb sauce? We know.
I'm here for this. Also, there are 4 kinds of people in kitchens: people that drink or used to drink, and people that do drugs or used to do drugs.
So that's all 4.
I work in a kitchen, and like how Walker puts it best, we don't get paid enough to do this. It's sober.
Damn.
I have yet to find a chemist that doesn't appreciate crystals or fancy colors. Are certain colors fancier than others? I work in nanoparticles and liquid crystals. How a color is achieved can create some incredibly brilliant effects. In one reaction I can tell when it's complete, because the solution changes from ruby red to deep purple with flecks of gold.
Wow.
It tech here. We do actually Google everything we don't know / understand.
Bro, so do I. I wait till after the video goes off and I Google everything. I teach myself so much while doing this shit, I forget an agreeable lot of it, but I do.
Edit, RIP inbox. At a point you just figured everyone would catch on, and also Google their problems away. Right? Turns out no. Apparently only a small handful of people Google it. I stopped being mad at them because job security.
Facts.
Lol. Bingo. If I ever interview with a tech company and they ask what sets you apart from the rest of the candidates, my answer: I can Google stuff. Engineer here. When our measurements don't come out as planned, we throw in an extra factor of safety and call it a day. Civil engineer here. This rubber configuration looks off. Let's add some bars to make it look even and call it safety measure. Environmental engineer here. If something might go wrong, we just blame global warming.
Oh my
Hacker,
goodness. It's your
Developer
fault.
here. We really do sit on Reddit for over 50% of our workday. I'm doing that now. Another one here. If you are enjoying the video, please give a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'm an epidemiologist. Nobody knows what epidemiologists do.
No idea.
Don't worry. We don't either.
We don't
Play Pandemic and get mad at Madagascar. Start in Madagascar. Get mad at Greenland instead.
Facts.
I only came here to see if cops eat donuts. Can confirm. If a warrant gets done and nothing is found, the person who organized the warrant has to buy donuts for everyone in attendance.
That's good.
The police station in our city used to be across the street from a Tim Hortons.
There's Tim Hortons from the public freakout compilation. There it is. It showed up. It's a donut shop. There we go. Nice things happen at a Tim Hortons.
Hotel management. The room really isn't that clean. The housekeepers get about 20 minutes to clean
Oh
the
yeah,
room,
they have to clean shit fast
top
as
to
fuck.
bottom. In reality, they just make it look good and very little deep cleaning is going on.
True.
Thanks, buddy. I'm currently lining up at the reception waiting to check in. I'm lying in a hotel bed, and I'm now eyeing the comforter with suspicion and a little feeling of discomfort.
Always check your hotel rooms for bed bugs. Don't assume that they just change out all the sheets either. Don't. Get them shits changed out if they don't look clean.
I'm a student. I'm lazy and drink a lot. I'm a student. I live in constant anxiety. I
Facts.
also drink a lot. I'm a student. I'm lazy, don't do work, and still wonder why my grades are in the utter. I wish I was old enough to drink a lot. I'm a teacher. If you put free it in front of me, I will take it. I Jeff what it is. I can either use it to make something for class, or use it as an incentive for the highest test score.
Okay.
No matter. If it's free, it's for me. If it's for free, I'll take 3. Was an infantryman. Till a few years ago, I would say nearly entire company was composed of high-functioning alcoholics.
Jesus.
If you showed up to physical training drunk, no one cared, as long as you could complete your run. I didn't know day drinking was exceptional until I left military. If you weren't working, chances are you were drinking, no matter the time. And no one mentioned it, or batted an eye. The military in general is almost entirely composed of alcoholics. At least in the junior ranks. Especially people who live in barracks. As long as you're not drunk with a weapon, or operating a vehicle, no one gives a duck. Sad, but true. I did at least one jump out Tennessee 130 at faced. Just stumbled to the door, handed static line, and fell forward out of the plane. God, did I have to piss. We all
some of the people in the military are so badass.
Believe every aircraft has both the soul and a personality. Edit, when they die they all go to aircraft hell. I pat every plane I get on. I want it to like me. I rub them on the nose then tickle the its ball. I used to work in an investment bank. When 2008 hit, things were really bad. Over half of my department were laid off. Most of us were just dealing with it day to day. One day I'm called to ours. Dreading the conversation, and as I'm walking through the floor, one of the senior execs for my department is screaming at the hour woman that he can't have his bonus cut by 90% ish because his wife had seen a boat she liked and had already put down a deposit. He threatened to sue the bank. Then he storms out and kind of appeals to me like, can you believe what those guys are like? So yeah, some bankers are incredibly callous, selfish, entitled pricks. Also, that was the moment I realized I wasn't going to work there anymore. The hour issue was something completely unrelated, and I left a few months later. It was a real shock to the system. TL. Doctor, banking wives are ducking ruthless. Relevant username. Tech support people really do think everyone we interact with are complete idiots. It's just not that hard to not duck up a computer. It's just not that hard to not duck up a computer. People like to edit, move, or delete it when they have no idea what it does.
That's so true. One of the homies just deleted Cortana from his system. Hello, Cortana.
I don't go around my car saying, hey, you know what? That bolt doesn't look important, let's just remove it. Maybe that will fix the squeak. When no one's around, we totally do play with the liquid nitrogen.
Oh, good God.
Research. When there are people around, we play with the liquid nitrogen. Physicist can confirm. Just last week we were pouring a bunch of liquid nitrogen on a laser to see if the color would change.
What?
Cooks are angry people. Occasionally with a penchant for violence or aggression. #1 career choice for actual sociopaths. Ninja Reddit. Well, that's how you make something bold. So now if I could just put the £sign in there. / in front. Number equals number.
Dude, tell me what kind of stereotypes in your job that are true. If you're just a student or a high schooler or a teenager or an adult or an old person or a woman or a man or anything, let me know if stereotypes are actually true. Because your comments to these Reddit videos be amazing. I read them, we talk in the comment section, or we talk in the Discord about your comment section, about the comment section. So don't worry about it. We be here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Crocs, 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 Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. My Crocs are gold. My pops is old. My Crocs got soul. My Crocs are bold. I go to church wearing Crocs. I'm always turned wearing Crocs. My Crocs are great. Your Crocs are lame. With my Crocs, I can cross a lake. Crocs, 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 Crocs.